My wife tells a story about how she had 6 brothers and sisters, and when they would go out on snowy days, their mom would make them put bread bags on their shoes. And they'd be embarrassed to death, but fundamentally her technology was not that wrong. We always say hey, we build them from the ground up because you get that free resole. So that's our baby right there. So when we kind of go through all the details, this particular boot is 100% waterproof. All right, this is our traditional outsole that we've used. This is a proprietary polyurethane that we're using in this. So it's not only very shock absorbing, but it's highly abrasion resistant as well, right?
But we're very, very happy. This came out brilliantly. We've been asked for waterproof. Now we're going to be delivering waterproof very shortly. And we think this boot out of the Crazy Horse with our Cosmo lining is going to really satisfy that. This is just a start, by the way. We got more coming.
Yeah, this is really going to be the first generation of waterproof. So we've had this internal dialogue, and in my world, when somebody says waterproof, that means I can stand in water in these boots, right? And the only true, really waterproof boot out there in my mind is a rubber boot. This is as close as we can get. So the components that are necessary for a boot to be waterproof is you have to have waterproof leather, and then it has to have some sort of a liner, right? So it has to have some sort of a sock booty inside it,
a membrane,
right? A membrane
inside the lining.
So we've developed our own membrane, and that membrane was revelational to me, because my wife tells a story about how she had 6 brothers and sisters, and when they would go out on snowy days, their mom would make them put bread bags on their shoes. And they'd be embarrassed to death, but fundamentally her technology was not that wrong, right? I mean, a piece of waterproof membrane is about the consistency of a piece of saran wrap, right? They have to take that, put it onto a piece of material, and then stitch it so it forms a bootie. Then what people see when they get inside the boot is they go, oh, this has got this kind of really soft, I've been calling this a waffle, kind of a sateen, it's got a soft feel to it.
Very much.
That's what they feel, but there's that membrane is between those two.
Yes.
So it has to have that membrane. And then also, so this gusseted tongue, talk to me about this material that's in there.
Yeah, well, you want a gusseted tongue here so that you can go up to the eyelets and still maintain your waterproofing. So, and that also keeps the dirt out at the same time. So that's a cambrel fabric in there, but it's just to keep, you don't want to get debris, you don't want to get water in there, and allows you to come up to maybe about here for your waterproofing.
Yeah, and I like that treatment inside there too, because that allows it to have less bulk. Because when a guy puts that boot on, we've got a nice padded tongue, we've got a great padded collar inside that, and the addition of that gusset it's kind of like, it's almost like it's skived, so it's not as thick as a regular all piece of leather would be. So I really like the way we've been able to accomplish the lighter weight feel to it, but still accomplish that waterproofness. So super excited about this. This is actually if you got a chance to take a look at this, this is actually the sample that we signed. This is our contract with the factory.
This is our contract.
That's how we sign each of those.
Sir.
So if you see that. The other component here, talk to me about our hardware.
It's non-corrosive, which is very important, obviously, for waterproof, but we put them in all our Duradero boots so that, and they don't break, they don't twist, and we lock them in with a washer, not just clench them. So they're locked in very tight. It's easy to test this in a lab, which we do, and so very important to have good hardware. You don't want to have a $200 boot and have pop off an eyelet. You've got me my pair for trials, my 10.5, and the cool thing about this, that sateen lining that you talked about, and I was able to put mine on, and it just really, with our last and our Candido last and the feel for this, you could almost wear this without socks if you wanted to, on the construction site. So, because it's got that nice feel to it. So we're really excited. Those customers of ours who have asked for waterproof boot will be seeing one very shortly, and we think this is a good one. Fits, it's got all the accoutrements to it, and I think we're off to a good start for our waterproofing.